And hello once again, friends. That's right, you're straight to Flash here. And yes, it's a Sunday, and you know what that means, right, friends? Exactly, as you can see on screen there. Time for some FIFA, back-to-back FIFA. And wow, what a match we have lined up here to kick things off. And apparently, actually, well, alright, Dortmund, of course, Borussia Dortmund won the very first match versus the team I've selected for this particular tournament, Arsenal. And it was a very, very closely fought match as you look there on the right scores and fixtures side of what's on the screen there. Yes, 5-6, so Dortmund just won that game by 1 goal. Wow. So hopefully we get another nail biter, but we want the whole aspect of the outcome turn around, but it's not going to be easy. Paris Saint-Germain really, really very strong, and they're sitting just below Arsenal in the table, as you can see there, number 3, and we there nestled at number 2. And yep, definitely have to go under the hood, so to speak, in a while and exactly see how we can change things up and give Team Arsenal the best possible chance of an outcome here. But Paris Saint-Germain, wow. Definitely is going to be quite a challenging match, so definitely have to look at things in terms of tactics and see exactly what changes, if any at all, have to be made in preparation for this massive, monstrous clash against the French League giants Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, season's greetings, friends. Season's greetings once again. Yep, definitely only today's the 21st, so just a mere 4 more days to go before the 25th of December. And yeah, Ramos already started to message me about baking and helping with this and that. Well, of course, lots of eats and drinks and surprises along the way, and you just never know, I might even get a surprise gift as well in terms of some software, which would be so cool. So maybe I can actually drop something really fresh and new, spot on, bang on right there for the new year, right? And I already got a program planned for the new year, so don't worry about that. Alright, now it's all about some FIFA, and we're gonna look under the hood of things. But first, just a few promotions, and then right down to the action.
Ho, ho, ho! Season's greetings. Welcome to another Gamer Flash stream. It's your jolly friends Santa and the rest of the team. Say hi, Rudolph. And I can't forget Mrs. Claus and the elves who worked hard all year round to bring gifts to so many good boys and girls around the world. Thanks again for joining another game stream. It's going to be so much fun, especially at this festive time. Rudolph says smash that like button, drop a comment, and ring the notifications with a candy cane. On behalf of Gamer Flash, we thank you for all the support you've shown the channel throughout the year. Psst! I've got a few more presents to wrap, and a surprise for Rudolph. Take care for now. Flash will take it from here, and I'll see you a little later. Come along, Rudolph. It's that time for us to go. Ho! Ho! Ho!
Ho, 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 ho! Season's greetings to one and all!
Oh no! I think I messed up. I left my friends offline. Turns out fixing it is super fast. Here's how to make a local area network server right now. Quick overview. 3 fast ways to make a LAN server. Router direct cable VPN, method 1. Router plug every device into the same router via Ethernet via Wi-Fi. On Windows, open Control Panel. Turn on Network Discovery. Turn on File Sharing. Host your game using Open to LAN. Note the host, IP, and port. If players can't see it, allow the game through the firewall. Method 2. No Internet connect PCs with Ethernet. Use a switch for more than 2. Manually set IPv4 addresses. Host 192.168.1.1, others 0.2, 3, etc. Subnet 255.255.2550. Method 3. Over the Internet use. Hamachi use 0 tier. Everyone joins the same virtual network. The game thinks you're local. That's it. Remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the notification bell for more tech tips. See you next time on another Flash Tech tip.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
And welcome back, friends. Yes, the moment of truth is fast approaching here, and wow, what a clash this is going to be. Yeah, probably could get another nail biter, and this one could go right down to the wire. Just by 1 goal, I lost that match there, and that was such a tight match, and it went right down into the 90th minute. I know, I seem to like to have those sort of matches, which is pretty cool and pretty fun, right? Just never know. Those are the best kind of matches, actually. You know, probably not the best, of course, if it goes against you, because yeah, you always want to get a W. But if you actually did give it your best shot, that's the most important thing, right? I think I might change the outfits here in a while, but let's go back. Let's go back, of course, to squad management here and see what needs to be done here. And I do believe I had an injury. Let's double check that. If that was the case. Oh yeah, Odegaard is still hurt. Wow. What really was his injury? Is like what's a couple and Zinchenko. Oh my days. Such an important match, and both Odegaard and Zinchenko are injured. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we'll have to work at what we have, and not to say that we don't have such a good squad as it is, but yeah, when at least 2 of your starting members of the squad are injured, yeah, sometimes the unit just doesn't always mesh the way you want it to, but yeah, we can see what we can do here. Formation wise, let's have a look here. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the 4-3-3 attack formation here. Although the default for Arsenal is 4-3-3 holding, but yeah, we're gonna stick with the attack as it is for now. Martinelli there. Do believe I made some changes here. Alright, so we got Nelson there. Bit of pace up front. Shooting may not always be the best, but not too bad. And wow, Saliba there, of course, in defense there. Yeah, I think that's a fairly good starting top three there. Saka there on the right, Jesus there striking, and Martinelli there left wing. Yeah, that's a solid up front attacking unit there. So yeah, Trossard, not bad option there. Let's see. We also have Smith Rowe there. Shooting there. Let's have a look at that compared to Trossard. About the same, I would say, so not too bad. Nelson. I'm thinking here. A bit more pace, but in terms of shooting, yeah. And Smith Rowe, of course, passing, of course. Look at that. 75 to 69. Dribbling, well, okay, fair enough. And a bit more physical as well. Smith Rowe actually brings a bit more physical approach to the game there. Okay, so yeah, I think it's not a bad option. We could probably even start with Smith Rowe there, and see how that goes. And Nelson can always be brought on at some other point in the game. Of course, starting with Ramsdale, not going to touch Ramsdale, of course, leading goalkeeper there for Arsenal. So I'm going to leave that as it is. I did bring in Tomiyasu. Yeah, no, I definitely did make some changes. Saka, solid player. Just a bit off the pace. And yeah, I guess I could bring him out of... And look at that there. Let's have a look at Jorginho compared to, let's say, Partey. Shooting a bit more in Partey's favour there. Passing it more in favour for Jorginho there. And of course, Partey has a bit more in terms of... yeah, actually could even start at Partey there, for sure. Gonna now compare him to Saka. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Saka definitely does bring quite a bit to the game there. But look at that. Pace-wise, Jorginho a bit more of an advantage there. Shooting, Saka definitely has quite an advantage in terms of his shooting prowess there. Passing, just a mere 2 statistical points there. Defending, Saka, of course, much more solid in terms of that. Just by 2 points there. Physical, Saka definitely has a bit more physicality. Just looking at the passing, it's so close in terms of the stats there. So I want to bring him on because he does have that extra physical. So he can definitely fight a bit more. Look at the difference, 73 to 81 in terms of physical ability. But Saka does have a bit of an advantage in terms of his defending skills. And Paris Saint-Germain is a very physical team. So, you know what, I think I might just swap him out and at least put Saka there on the subs bench for this one. But I'll definitely start with Partey up front. And as things go, depending on how the match goes, second half, probably could make a substitute and bring on Saka there. Either for Smith Rowe or, yeah, either Smith Rowe or Partey there. Trossard, I think, is the best we can have there right now. And here, of course, striker there. Tomiyasu, right back, left back, can play both positions. So Yeah. And we have Vieira. Vieira, definitely very, very solid player, so I'm thinking as well. Let's compare Vieira to who we have on the bench as well. Yeah, no Zinchenko. And no Odegaard. Oh my days. I know, right. Okay, so let's compare Vieira to Nelson there. Probably don't have to touch that. That might be the only obvious switch right now, and I've already brought on Saka there. As you can see there, defending skills, Saka, of course. We definitely need that extra defensive midfielder there. Definitely need that. So it's between Vieira and Nelson, if you're going to keep Nelson on here. As Vieira can also play right wing. Advantages, well, Nelson, of course, has a bit more pace. Shooting, Vieira has a bit more in terms of his shooting abilities there. Yeah, at least by at least 5 points. Passing, Vieira has a bit more in terms of his passing as well. Dribbling, fair enough. About the same in terms of physicality, although Nelson does have a bit more of an advantage there. Very slight though. So looking at more of a second half substitution, and he's more comfortable at an attacking midfield position as well. So yeah, I probably could give Vieira a try there at that position and see how that develops. Alright, so formation, I'm going to keep that as it is. Let's have a look at the tactics. Probably keep things slow build up, direct passing. That's about right, I think. Alright, let's be a bit more. Let's be a bit more in terms engaging in terms of our approach. So let's go with probably pressure on heavy touch. Although probably balance is what I normally use, and didn't really work out too well in the last match. Although it was a very close match, and yeah, and this match definitely could be another very close one. Could be, or it could be a landslide, all depending on how things go. And yeah, so probably pressure on heavy touch. Okay, in terms of controlling that loose ball, and yeah, probably can go with that for now. Roles, probably leave everything as it is. Gabriel there, captain, and Saka on practically everything in terms of left short free kick, right short free kick, long free kick, penalties, and of course right corner Saka as well, and Martinelli on left corner. Instructions, let's have a quick look again. Martinelli, let's see what we have here. Free roam, chance creation, supportive runs. Let's try and get in behind for Martinelli there. Double check down here, get into the box. Okay, Jesus up front there. Okay, let's have him on a false line. Interception's normal. That looks alright. Saka. Yeah, probably give him a cut inside sort of chance creation role here. See how that goes. Supportive runs. Let's see that on unbalanced. Get into the box, fair enough. Trossard. Get into the box, free roam. Alright, he's right up front there, right behind Jesus, so that's not a bad option, I don't think. Smith Rowe, get forward, get into the box. Free roam, yeah, definitely gonna be a bit more engaging with this, but definitely have to make sure I don't leave too many spaces in the midfield as we do push up to attack PSG's 6-yard box area there. So let's have a look at Party. Attacking support, balanced. Probably can leave him in a balanced attack sort of scenario. Crosses. Stay on edge of the box. Yeah, I'll leave that unbalanced as well. I'll leave that unbalanced for Party as well. Interceptions, free roam, okay, fair enough. And Tierney join the attack. So from time to time he'll be joining any counters that are in progress there. And of course, I'm sure I have Ramsdale set to sweeper keeper. Yep, there you go. So yeah, I think that's acceptable enough for this match. Alright, I think we're going to save this here as well. So we can use that sort of and you see some of the other save data there as well. So let's save that. And that looks acceptable enough. Yeah, so definitely is going to be quite an interesting clash, and Paris Saint-Germain, technically you could say it's a must-win game for them as they went down to I believe Real Madrid, and no, they went down to Borussia Dortmund. That's why they are top of the table. They've won both of their games. Let's have a look. No, Borussia Dortmund won 3. Yep, they've lost 1 and 9 points, and we've won 2. Yeah, okay, great. So. And on 6 points there. Paris Saint-Germain 1-1, a true one. Oh, and they've lost 2. So yeah, definitely a must-win game for them. So definitely never know. They just might come out with all guns blazing throughout most of this match. So definitely have to be mindful of their counters and their slick passing for sure. All right, so all set and ready to go. Let's go to customize. Let's have a look at those kits. Alright. Yeah, let's go with that default kind of sort of kit there. That's so strange. I thought I did change it. Let's have a go. Let's have a go again. Have a look. Right. That's more like it. There we go. So yeah, definitely. Now it looks more ready and ready to go. And yep, Paris Saint-Germain 5-3-2, 5 in the back. Wow, definitely it's going to be quite a match. And 5-3-2 holding. So such a powerful team. Very physical as well on and off the ball. And Mbappe and Ekitike up front there. Wow, what a pair. And they have Soler, Verratti and Reese there huddled in a more midfield position there. And Bernat, Ramos, Kim, Bembe and Marquinhos there. Mukiele, Costa, the back line there, and the goalkeeper for Paris Saint-Germain would be Rico. So yeah, I think I'm happy with the formation and the lineup here for Arsenal. Martinelli there on the left wing, Saka on the right, Jesus and up front there, and Trossard attacking midfield playing position, Smith Rowe and Party there, and midfielders, defensive midfield, two midfield positions there. And the back line, you have Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, and White. And of course, Ramos still there in goalkeeper. Yes, world class, a full 20 minutes and taking place at the Parc des Princes Stadium. And the referee for this one is Sven Solomonsen. So without further ado, let's head on down to the Parc des Princes for the start of course, commentaries and look at the lineup. And then, of course, it's time for that all-important kickoff and the start of the first half.
All eyes on Gabriel Jesus, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. The goalkeeper of choice is Sergio Rico. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Fabian plays alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
A potentially exciting match in store, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who kick off. Mbappe. Must be! Oh, good save. And deciding to go short with this one. Marquinhos. Now Verratti. Making a bit of headway. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Kieran Tierney. Ekitike. Can they create something from here? A fine reading of the situation. Smith Rowe. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Partey. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kieran Tierney. Well, he might be onto something, but how well he did to react in that manner. And very deftly cut out. Real chance. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Fabian. Partey. Martinelli. And here's Partey. Well read to put an end to that attack. Arsenal's free kick here. He has been one of the leading lights in the competition so far, Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Verratti. No problems at all for the keeper. Possession regained by Verratti. Oh, terrific pass. Oh, could be a chance. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Mbappe. And there to intervene. And support available. Fabian, and he read it well defensively. Costa. That's useful play. Partey. Well, it could be on for him here. And into the net from Gabriel Jesus.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0. Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Thomas Partey. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. The cross is on. Trossard. Gabriel Jesus. And there it is. 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Nordi Mukiele. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Emile Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe. Trossard. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, very effective play in possession. And he read it really well. Fine save. They take it short. Fabian. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Partey. Martinelli. And he did well to cut it out. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, that's a pass of high quality. It could be for Mbappe. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Tierney. Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Gabriel. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Trossard. Martinelli. And return to Trossard. Great pressure to win the ball back. Verratti. Ekitike. Well, failure to keep the ball by PSG. Is this the moment? Trossard. And back with Partey. Superbly read and executed. Soler. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Verratti! That really would have changed the equation had it gone in, Stuart.
Well, he needed to score there. That may just have given them some hope.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Verratti. Pressing high to win the ball. And space available inside. The save was a good one. Corner kick played in, and the danger's still on. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? And when you have a player dismissed under these circumstances, difficult to see a way back.
Well, what a bad tackle that was. He's just lost his discipline there.
Substitution it is for PSG.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 10, Neymar.
William Saliba. Emile Smith-Rowe. White. Partey. Not a good pass. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, big chance! And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Well, they're going for the short one. Mukiele. Here's Mbappe. Textbook defending inside the box. Trossard. Thomas Partey. On to Jesus. Tierney. Martinelli. And can they make one of these passes count? No way through. Marco Verratti. Well read to win possession back. And support available. Mbappe. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And all the way through it goes to the goalkeeper. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Mbappe. Now with Verratti, could pull one back here, and danger still. But no, it's not going to be an opportunity because the flag is up. Emile Smith-Rowe. Now with Jesus. William Saliba. Trossard. Well, a textbook interception. Neymar. Right, a change to the scoreline in the Real Madrid game, so that means we can send it over to Alex.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. It's now 1-0 with 29 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Will it be? Just couldn't get it through. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Terrific piece of anticipation. Able to deal with the threat. Gabriel Jesus. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. No foul. PSG advantage. Well, the advantage didn't come to very much. Hence the award of a free kick by the referee. Kylian Mbappe. Neymar. And back to Verratti. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And he's made headway. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, away they go once more, and plenty still for Paris Saint-Germain to fire at in this game. Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel. Now with Tierney. Well, successfully cut out. And fed forwards. And Neymar. Fabian. Verratti! And effectively parried away by the keeper. Corner given to PSG.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not the best clearance. He's blocked it. And good pressure high up the pitch. Good effort here. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
And he did well to cut it out. Kimpembe. Mukiele. Now Verratti. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Neymar. Emile Smith-Rowe. And intercepts again. Martinelli. Running room in the wide position. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Sumptuous pass from Neymar. The save was a good one. Costa. Arsenal have given it away. A real opening now. Oh dear, oh dear. Opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that.
Decent position. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort.
Well, they may be losing, but PSG are certainly creating a lot of chances and looking a threat. And you can sense it's only a matter of time before they do level things up here.
Gabriel Jesus. Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Verratti. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, it's Arsenal holding the edge here. Stuart, time for your assessment of what you've seen from them.
Well, what a first half we've had here. Great attacking play, poor defending, and some really good goals. If they can just tighten up at the back, they should win this comfortably.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! An alert piece of defending. Fabian. Here's Mbappe. And the advantage is with PSG. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. Sergio Ramos. Excellent defending. William Saliba. Trossard. Arsenal have given it away. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Surely, superb stop. Well, clattered away. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Partey. Chances on. Able to close down the shot. Bernat. It's Kimpembe now. Here is Juan Bernat. Neymar. Real chance. He's very adept at protecting the ball. And possession given away. Bukayo Saka. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Ramos. Neymar. And fed forwards. Neymar. The inside route looking promising. Could be. Quite simply an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Costa. Throw in here for Arsenal. Beautiful pass. This is looking threatening. Trossard. Is it going to be? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
But pour Arsenal.
And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. So much to admire about the performance put in by Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals. What a good performance. And he's not finished just yet.
Wow, what a first half that was.
Mbappe. Must be. Oh, good save. Oh, could be a chance. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Partey. And into the net from Gabriel Jesus. The cross is on. Trossard. Gabriel Jesus. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. Well, very effective play in possession. And he read it really well. Fine save. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, that's a pass of high quality. It could be for Mbappe. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with... And he's made headway. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. Pepe! And effectively parried away by the keeper. Corner given to PSG. Is it going to be? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be?
Yep, definitely what a match so far. And elsewhere on the ground at halftime, Real Madrid 1 and Borussia Dortmund 0. Once again, many thanks for joining today's Sunday edition, of course, of some FIFA. And yeah, big match underway here as the Gunners take on Paris Saint-Germain. Got off to a flyer of a start.
Mbappe.
And he got 3 goals into the net. And yeah, as expected, Paris Saint-Germain started to string together some really good defensive moves and some attacking play. And got back in. It was 2-3 right up until the very last couple of seconds of the first half. And then we nailed a goal, of course, extended to about 2-goal lead at this time. But yep, all to play for in the second half. And wow, definitely think it's going to be one of those matches that can still definitely go either way. And we can have a look at the stats here so far. As you can see, did start off very, very much dominating in terms of possession, but Paris Saint-Germain definitely stormed back. Remember, they also got a red card as well, so they're down to 10 men. So yeah, they're still definitely playing on fire, as they say. So 49 in terms of possession at 251 to Paris Saint-Germain. Shots on goal, look at that. 20 to Paris Saint-Germain and 9 to Arsenal. But of course, all the shots in the world, yeah, definitely has to show up in terms of the stats of the goals on the sheet there. But yeah, still up by 2. And expected goal differential, of course, higher for Paris Saint-Germain at that point. Expected goal differential 5.7 to 3.7. Passes, Paris Saint-Germain 229 to Arsenal, so 256. Tackles, 14 to Paris Saint-Germain, and we did have 32 tackles, quite a few there. Tackles won, 15 to Arsenal and 13 to PSG. Interceptions, 25 to Paris Saint-Germain and 11 to Arsenal. Saves, wow. Well, all the shots, of course, keeper only saved 1 there, and the rest probably were blocked by defenders. But yeah, saves 1 to Paris Saint-Germain, and of course 9 to Ramsdale. Arsenal there. Fouls committed, 2 to Arsenal and 2 apiece to both PSG and Arsenal. Offsides, 1 to PSG. Corners, 5 to PSG and 1 to Arsenal. And the free kicks, 2 to PSG and 3 to Arsenal. Penalty kicks, none. Yellow cards, none. But a straight red was shown, of course, to a PSG player. So they are actually down to 10 men at half time. In terms of tactics, I don't know if I might get any changes immediately. I saw someone with a bit of a limp on the pitch, but it seemed like they recovered somewhat now. So probably was nothing that too severe. I guess the last thing the Gunners want right now is to get another injury, as 2 right now in reserves due to that. So I'm just going to see how things develop. Stamina levels look pretty acceptable, and this is my preferred starting lineup as it is right now. So tactics, I think I'm going to stay with more of the same. Not going to make any changes here. Yeah, probably keep everything as it is, and definitely mix things up from there. Yeah, but once again, many thanks for joining another FIFA session right here on this channel. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, solid match here. And don't forget, right after this one we have Tottenham Hotspur taking on AFC Bournemouth. And well, that's definitely going to be quite a match indeed. And yes, once again, all world class, full 20 minutes. And yeah, definitely looking forward to that one as well. So yeah, back with some more FIFA action, and at half-time, the Gunners are still up 4 goals, Paris Saint-Germain at 2 goals. And yeah, back with some more FIFA action. Very crucial match, of course, especially for PSG. Definitely need a win or a draw. So more FIFA action in just a flash dash while.
Ho, ho!
Thank you once again for joining this Gamer Flash live stream. Remember to smash that like button. Drop a comment and flash subscribe to this channel. Also make sure to activate the notifications bell icon. Thanks once again, as you are so super awesome. And don't you dare go anywhere. This gaming session will resume in a short while.
If your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Well, I think I'm gonna grab myself delicious deep dish pizza. Yeah, one of my custom pizzas. I do love making pizzas. Of course, I gotta have a nice cold drink to go along with it. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop a comment and activate the notifications bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I go live. So don't you dare go anywhere. This live stream will return in a flash dash while.
Wow, the fun is flying faster than a speeding bullet. Wait, but don't go, because it's not over yet. Hold on to your capes, heroes. Thanks for joining yet another High Voltage Gamer Flash live stream. You rock. It's an absolute blast. Seriously, I think my hair's still standing on end. So electrifying. Batman here co-hosting alongside the Flash himself, and Robin, what a rush. If you had a smashing time, let me hear you. Give that like button a super-powered smack. Boom, drop your wisdom in the comments. Let's hear your thoughts. Don't forget to sub the channel. And share this video with your fellow sidekicks. Spread the hype. Oh, and don't forget to ring the notification bell, ding ding, so you never miss a moment of the action. Stay tuned. The super fun action will resume, so get ready. So get those drinks and snacks faster than the Batmobile on turbo. Vroom, vroom. So keep your gadgets charged and ready, and your senses sharp. Stay alert. Get ready for more Flash fun streaming gameplay, heroes. We'll be back in a Flash dash while.
This is Sparta!
Remember to smash that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel, and activate the notifications bell icon. Feel free to show your support and love those battle shields high. Spartans, this Flash live stream will return in just a Spartan warrior moment.
In the heart of the wilderness, where the shadows dance with the wind, a curious entity stirs. A creature of mystery and legend, the smoke wolf. Unseen, unheard, it moves like a specter through the forest, its eyes holding 1,000 secrets. Its form is elusive, woven from the very smoke of the forest it calls home. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of an ancient forest. The air is cool, filled with the scent of pine and damp earth. The silence is broken only by the distant call of a bird. Suddenly, a silent whisper of smoke twists and turns among the trees.
Hey there, it's Alpha Most the Smoke Wolf. Thanks for joining this live stream. Remember to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, but don't get scared. Monster Horror Gamer will be back in a while. And remember, the forest is no place for solo axe stragglers.
It weaves in and out, a haunting ballet that begins to take form. Gradually a shape emerges, a creature made of smoke and mystery. Its eyes, piercing and knowing, look straight at you. This is the smoke wolf, a being that exists between the tangible and the ethereal. It is both a part of the forest and yet separate, a guardian of nature's secrets. The smoke wolf is a symbol of the mystifying power of nature. It represents the unknown, the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of the world we think we know. Just like the smoke wolf, these mysteries are elusive, shifting, always just out of reach. But why does the smoke wolf look straight at you? Perhaps it is a challenge, a test. Are you willing to delve into the mysteries it guards? Are you ready to step into the unknown, to question, to explore? The smoke wolf's gaze invites you to venture beyond the familiar, to seek out the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary. Throughout this narrative, we've journeyed into the heart of the forest, met the enigmatic smoke wolf, and pondered the mysteries it guards. The smoke wolf stands as a reminder of the endless mysteries that surround us, the secrets that nature holds close to her heart. In the end, the gaze of the smoke wolf is a call to curiosity. It urges us to look beyond what we see, to question and explore, to seek out the mysteries that lie just beyond our reach. Whether we choose to answer that call, to step into the forest and meet the smoke wolf's gaze, is entirely up to us. But one thing is certain: once you've locked eyes with the smoke wolf, you'll never see the world quite the same way again. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas and many thanks for joining today's live stream. It's your jovial friend Santa Claus and teaming up with Gamerflash live stream today. Remember to Rudolph smash that like button, drop a comment, flashscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell icon so you will always know when next we go live. Ha! Well, it's time to get some cookies and Christmas pudding. Flash Gamer Stream will be back in a sleigh bell moment.
And once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. That's right, Gambro Flash here. And yeah, some FIFA action underway. Yeah, bit of an advantage at halftime for the Gunners. Up by 2 goals, 4 goals to 2 at halftime against PSG, but yeah, it was up 3 goals initially, but they stormed back and narrowed the gap to 1, and then yeah, extended again just before the half. And yeah, definitely it's going to be quite a battle. And yeah, definitely thanks to the shout there, Rai. And of course, to one and all, thank you so much for joining today's stream. Yes, season's greetings, and we do have Santa in the, of course, the place here. Well, not absolutely in the place. So don't get any idea. Santa's not here right now. Okay, I'm just saying what he's actually helping with the stream. Well, the AI version, of course, and this is Claus and elves. And yeah. Okay, it's not a transit point for the gifts, all right? No, don't even get no ideas. Yes, of course, season's greetings, Merry Christmas to one and all, and definitely hoping that the season is really treating you well so far. And just a mere 4 more days away to go before the 25th. Wow, before you know it. Don't rub those eyes too much. Yes, it's going to be the 25th, and I'm going to be telling you so. When I started early in December, you're like, oh no, bro, too early. Nope, it's not. This Christmas season is very short. Before you do like that, it's done. All right. And of course, a very, very special sacred day, of course, on the 25th. But before you know it, yep. Before you know it, few days later, it's going to be a brand new year, and I do have absolutely, most definitely, really awesome stream lineup for you on the very first of next year. My days, that's right. And yeah, I should get some surprise gift software as well. You just never know. Might get some nice surprise gift game software as well to toss to you. And if I do, definitely gonna actually run it, of course, as a first look on the first. It's all about, yeah, gonna really make it like a goated sort of stream, you know, mixing it, bit of this, bit of that, and definitely keep the fun going to ring in the new year for sure. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, as yes, 4 more days to go before Christmas, and I'm sure you've already got your plans with friends and family, and everywhere I look, I'm seeing the Christmas trees up. Everybody's got the, well, they got the curtains drawn. You see all these flashing Christmas tree lights, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, of course, a lot of the stores and places around the place hanging up all those big lights. So it definitely looks like it's going to be quite a celebratory Christmas for sure. And don't forget, right after this match, which is currently underway, PSG clashing with the Gunners in this one. Wow. And 4 goes to 2 at half time. Right after this one, friends, yep, more FIFA action comes your way, as it is Tottenham Hotspur clashing with AFC Bournemouth. And wow, what a match that's definitely going to be. And yeah, trying for the W for Tottenham in that one, but it's definitely going to be quite a battle for sure. Yeah, got the confidence going. 2-win streak so far for the Hotspur in that one, but yeah, definitely no AFC Bournemouth definitely going to bring it. So definitely have to make sure I keep things tight in the back. And as usual, gotta make sure those midfield pieces are moving around and linking up with the attacking string of court or triple of course, whatever have up front there, whether it's a 2 or a 3 wingers and a centre forward. I'll have to look at the formation a little later, but yeah, whatever may be up front there, definitely have to make sure I link as much opportunities for them to actually strike on goal for sure. So yeah, right after this one, it's Tottenham Hotspur clashing with AFC Bournemouth. And looking a bit ahead, of course, my days, middle of next week is Christmas, you can say. And yeah, I don't really have anything totally planned for the days leading up to Christmas, 23rd, 24th. Yeah, those 2 days tend to be my, like, yeah, hands or feet on the ground sort of thing. You know, duties for family in terms of baking and, you know, getting the place all prepared, because, well, should expect a lot of friends and family over this Christmas for sure. Sometimes the place is so packed, the corridors are so, yeah, you kind of just, you get the general idea. So, but if I do happen to drop in a stream, it'll be a random stream, and of course you gotta make sure you got that notification bell icon activated to know when I do, but it won't be that long, maybe for an hour or 2, and no more than that. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it, and this will be the next stream that's available, some racer gameplay, and right after that one, yep, this one of course for sure, Boxing Day match. You got boxing on Boxing Day, okay? That's right, and this one is going to be a classic. 2 goats, 2 mega goats, of course. Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, taking on David Tour in that one, so you don't want to miss that. That's on the 26th, so mark that down. And it's a triple header, so more likely, since it's Boxing Day, I'll probably have a triple header of real goats in that one. So yeah, so definitely don't want to miss that one. It's definitely going to be pretty awesome for sure. And right after that, yep, got some ancient epic battles gameplay. So yeah, I got you covered. The fun is going to continue right up until the new year and beyond. And definitely have an awesome streaming package lineup for the first as well. And yes, that's me, of course, trying a little something for Christmas. Yeah, see, I'm doing my part for Christmas to bring some good cheer, right? That's me trying my thing on the guitar there. I am, yeah, from since I was really, really small, I have a classical background. Yeah, my dad is a concert trained pianist. And you believe that we all should, as kids, little kids growing up, really have to be musically inclined. And it's like choice, either piano or something else. Piano, take a choice, and I chose the guitar. And yeah, so here I am trying a little something here with electric guitar. Guitar is a guitar. Some people always sometimes ask me, what's the difference between a classical guitar and electric guitar? Well, of course, it's a different instrument. One is more acoustic, more of course for, you know, wide sort of presentation in terms of you know, electrified sort of bands. The other one, of course, solo instrument, 9-inch strings, and it definitely has a different feel to it. And yeah, 9-inch strings and steel strings are not, yeah, totally different feel and everything like that as well. And the electric guitar's neck tends to be a lot narrower than the classical guitar as well. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, if I had to choose between one, yeah, electric guitar is cool. I know you're gonna shake your head when you hear this. The electric guitar is cool, but I'd rather prefer my classical guitar. But yeah, I like the electric guitar as well. But yeah, I just like my classical guitar, right? So yeah, Jingle Bells rock version style, and some fam actually dropped me this background here. This sort of like a dance sort of party, sort of like, I do believe it's called soca. And all meshed together, and there you have it, Jingle Bells rock guitar dance version. And yeah, I just might actually drop the link here just before Christmas, so look out for that. And if I do, I definitely will let you know for sure. Oh yeah, definitely ready to go with part 2, as ultimately second half up next. And yeah, so far so good, but still a ways to go, as was the case when I started, like, not exactly pop my fist when I got those 3 goals up, but yeah, PSG is definitely a tough team, and always have to be mindful of their playing style. And if you make too many mistakes, I did make quite a few mistakes at times with my passing. I probably could have held the ball a little more and shielded it a bit more, but yeah, sometimes when you make
Mbappe?
mistakes like that, you do get punished.
Oh, good save!
And Ramsdale, of course, did his part. Yeah, this was a pretty cool goal. Right in the corner. Yeah, so definitely half time, as you can see here. Paris Saint-Germain 2 and Arsenal the Gunners for trying for the W for Arsenal in this one, and sitting at number 2 in the table.
Mbappe?
And yeah, Paris Saint-Germain just behind. If they do win this one, definitely going to push us down to number 3. And depending on how the other match goes, Real Madrid could even be pushing us down to number 4,
Mbappe?
which definitely wouldn't be good. So definitely have to see how we can shape things up. I don't think I'll be making any changes at this time. Start with the same lineup. Probably I might look to freshen up things, probably in the middle of a part there, in terms of maybe Partey or Smith Rowe. But apart from that, yeah, probably should have put an extra centre back there as well in substitutes, but I do have Tomiyasu who could probably fit in the centre back position if need be. It's always good to have an extra one on the bench. But yeah, it's more likely we're looking at probably Vieira or even Saka probably coming on as first change. Alright, so without further ado, let's head on back down to the Parc des Princes Stadium. And remember, the referee for this one is Sven Solomonsen.
So here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. A sloppy pass.
Oh my days, I don't believe it. And unfortunately, FIFA doesn't have any save features, as does Cricket 24. Yeah, this sucks. This really does suck. And I find ever since I got the latest NVIDIA update for my system has been a bit up and down. Oh my days. Goodness. Alright, well I do have the footage, of course, already recorded. So what am I talking about? Yeah, the game software actually just shut down on me, and yeah, that does suck, doesn't it? And 2-4 at half time. Alright, so I have to make a quick decision about this. I'll keep the stream going. But wow, to lose those stats there, and to restart it, of course, the match could still go very differently as well. Alright, so just give me a moment, I'll decide exactly what I'm going to do here, but that really does suck.
Montaria Grove, War of the Cryptids. Montaria Grove, a fragile piece among ancient inhabitants destroyed by greed. 2 weeks into operation, 7 cryptids are gunned down by resort security. Management covers the truth. The cryptids reach their breaking point. Dawn breaks on an unlikely alliance forged from primal rage. Organized hunting packs begin their systematic assault on the human settlements. Sasquatch infantry charges the main resort perimeter defenses. Stealth raiding parties infiltrate the campgrounds under the cover of darkness. Forest fires are used to trap and corner heavily armed human patrol units. The siege beasts begin tearing down the outer fortifications. Verdant Horizons calls in the final option, total eradication of the remaining forest. The cryptids sense the threat of total annihilation and prepare their last stand. The battle for Montaria Grove's very existence is about to erupt.
Yo ho, really anything to miss. I keep arms ready selves on, not for the faint of heart. Well, don't just stand there, come on if you dare. Join the chaos, the plunder and a bit of swashbuckling. Mind those fingers. Welcome to another flash epic Pirates Plunder Stream, where pirates pretend to be legends and legends pretend to be sober. Let's take on sea battles galore, because what's a pirate without a little cannon smoke in the beard? From mighty armadas to those scrawny, puny pirate sloops, aye, we'll outwit 'em all, or we'll at least outdrink 'em. And what's the prize? Why, heaps of stolen loot, of course. If you can carry it, it's yours. Gold, you say? Aye, it's always about the gold, shiny, heavy, and never enough. Toss in some fine grog, because a sober pirate is a sad pirate. And don't forget the grub, unless you fancy gnawing on your own boot. Plus the company of those fine tavern ladies, who'll rob you blind with a wink. Never try to cheat me out of me gold, unless you fancy a new hole in ye hat, or mock my parrot. He's got sharper wit than half me crew. Or I, matey, I promise. You'll be walking the plank faster than you can say landlubber. Honor the pirate's code and never call me scallywag unless you're keen on a swim with the sharks. Yea, you'll be swimming with the big fish. Ah! Hope you brought your floaties. Remember to smash that like button unless you want a curse upon your next voyage. Send a message in a bottle or just share it if you're not a total relic. And spread the code of this pirate stream. Let's see how many scallywags we can rope in. Well, stop gawking, you swabby landlubber. Adventure waits for no one. There's much to do unless you fancy scrubbing the deck. Prime the cannons, let's make some noise the Navy won't soon forget. Load the hull with grog and grub. Priorities, matey, priorities. It's time for yet another high seas adventure, because retirement is for admirals. Aye, ha ha! That's the spirit.
Hey again, friends. Yep, that's right. So yeah, the software just basically closed me. It's the very first time that's ever happened. And yeah, definitely have to make some, unfortunately I have to go under the hood quickly and make some adjustments. So what I'm gonna have to do, unfortunately, is end this stream, but I'm gonna post it in a short while. I'm gonna run it back. Yeah, I know the advantage. I know I'll have to lose all that. I have to run it back regardless and give it a go from there. But because of that situation, yeah, probably running basically straight, small gaps in between, and just get it going. Yeah, just detecting a few things that definitely need some a quick sort of tweak here and there. So yeah, once again, thanks for joining this stream, and we'll have to shut it down at this time. I'm gonna be running it back in a short while, while I have to actually tweak a few things behind the scenes. So thank you so much, and yeah, we'll be running back this stream. Paris Saint-Germain taking on Arsenal in just a short while. Alright, so back with let's say running it back or something of that nature in a short while.